What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Craving Wild podcast episode. This week is episode 65, and we have a return guest on, Mr. Garrett Babcock, a.k.a. Say it. Find a Way Outdoors.
Find a Way Outdoors.
A.k.a. Purple Hammer.
A.k.a. Homebreaker.
A.k.a. Get on your phone. Go to, what's his website? Findaway.shop, I believe.
I think so.
We'll do something to make that easier for you guys.
Yes.
Get on the website and buy the Purple Hammer, and make sure you tell him that it was because of the Craving Wild podcast that you bought the Purple Hammer.
And if you like rope hats, he got some sick ass rope hats.
Yeah, he does. He does have some sweet apparel. I'm gonna bring it up just to make sure that that's what it is. Findawayoutdoors.shop. I repeat, Findawayoutdoors.shop to get all your turkey needs.
That's a good peek at the end.
That was good. that actually was good. Yeah. So we've had Garrett on before. Garrett has supplied us with 3 lifetimes of turkey calls, and
we're thankful.
Super thankful. Super thankful. So to support him, you guys need to go buy calls.
Yes.
Because we're poor. We have a podcast. Yeah. We just talk about turkeys. It's that time. It's time to talk turkeys. So we get into his calls, all sorts of shit. You know, getting ready for the season, scouting, pretty much everything. I'm not going to bore you guys to death on that.
Yeah.
Updates, do we have really nothing?
Nothing going on. Waiting on trout to start. Waiting on turkey to start.
Yeah.
We're just, it's lollygagging time.
Hopefully, first of all, Antonio, thank you for being here for an intro. I've been doing these by myself for the last 15 minutes. It's terrible. It's very lonely. It's cold.
It is cold.
Hopefully, Tuesday when this posts, we're coming back with a fat sack of sheds. I almost said something else. Sheds.
Hopefully. I don't know if it's going to happen.
If you guys guess what I was going to say correctly, I'll send you a hat.
Nobody's going to win.
No one's going to give a shit. Everyone fast forwards through all this.
Yes, they do.
And I can't say I don't blame them. This is literally for like the 4 people that say we want an intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we will get you guys into episode 65. Hope you enjoy. I still hate turkeys. Nothing's changed.
But yet, he always gets time off to hunt them.
So as of right now, I have a week off in May to hunt turkeys.
Yep.
Well,
it's a good time to scout for deer, though, too. To be fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm
Just
doing that. I'm scouting deer. I'm taking a week off in May to scout deer. Fuck turkey. But I'll have the shotgun just in case for self, protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case they come out at you or something. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean they can get. I mean Eddie's truck got attacked 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it did.
Oh, it's stupid bird. We got a bunch of snow and we were otter trapping, and it was walking down the middle of the road. As soon as it saw its reflection, it turned. Instead of going into the woods, it turned into the truck, and then just proceeded to peck at the bumper. And I had to throw snowballs at it to get it out of the fucking road. He wouldn't leave. He had 6 hens down over the hill, but he didn't want to go in the snow. That's all it was. He didn't want to get his feet cold.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That's kind of neat, though. I mean,
it was cool as shit. I was like, but come on, get out of here, man.
He sent me a video, and all I see is just him sneaking around the truck. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And all you see is just the tail feathers just sticking out. It's like, oh, shit.
I thought he had another shed in the road. That's what I initially thought. Yeah, and then you see this turkey. This is why they hate turkeys, because that it's attacking his bumper, and yet you still can't kill them.
Oh, yeah.
It makes 0 sense. I'm already dumb. I don't need to feel any dumber when I'm hunting a stupid bird.
Well, and then you go out on the right day and you whistle and one comes sprinting at you. Mm-hmm. So, I mean.
Yeah. Well, that hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the problem, I don't know, did I? I don't even know if I went turkey hunting last year. Did I?
Probably.
Once? Maybe twice.
Who knows?
You got to get more of your calls. That's definitely the problem.
I got to get you some.
That's definitely.
on your way.
Now
We
you
can talk about
you
that
have
today.
you said you had a website now, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Just recently. I think probably and close to a month ago now. It's finally up and live, but tried to keep it as super simple as I possibly could because I'm a simple guy anyway, and I don't like complicated stuff, and I hate trying to navigate something.
I
So-
hear you. You do all that stuff yourself. You made the website and all that shit yourself.
So actually, I had some help from my brother. So basically, I've been putting this off for however long I've been making calls for now. I think this is year 4, and I've been just putting it off. Luckily, my brother kind of stepped up to the plate and volunteered himself to build the website, and I kind of explained to him what I wanted, and I'll give it to him. For somebody that has absolutely zero clue about the hunting industry, he nailed it. Like he did a pretty good job on it, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
What's a website?
It's just I think the link is findawayoutdoors.shop. Just something
okay.
super.
Okay.
Yep, it's just but it's for all my calls and now hats, and actually here very soon I'm gonna have clothing and stuff up there too. So pretty excited about that.
Oh hell yeah, we'll have to check that out and get some of them
Yeah,
for
like I said,
sure.
Get some stuff heading your guys' way.
For sure. Yeah, hell yeah. You don't want me representing anything with turkey. I don't know. This is 2024 is the year, my year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been saying that for about 10 years now.
Passive aggressive. Today's my year.
Hold on, we gotta look at. Oh, we gotta do we gotta do predictions for turkey season. We didn't do any predictions for turkeys.
Did we?
No.
I don't remember.
All right, we're gonna add Garrett to this one too.
What's your prediction for turkey season? How many birds are you killing?
Who are you talking to?
Huh?
Are you talking to?
No, I'm just saying. Like overall, is that what the questions are?
Yeah,
asking?
yeah. The question is, or should we do total beard inches?
No, bro.
No, it's too much math. All right, predictions.
We can do total spur inches. So that's a lot easier.
No, that would suck because most of my birds are in the rocks, and I get no spurs ever.
All right, we'll do that then. Yeah. Well, that'll be easy. That'll be easy because you could just do like 3 inches for 3 birds. It's not whoever has the most wins. It's just if you get, your guess is closest.
Whoever doesn't have any spurs wins. 0.
Ooh.
That happened one time.
Really?
Yeah. Antonio's
actually
first
pretty cool.
bird.
Yeah.
No shit.
Not even a little bum. It's
Nope.
just like
Straight leg.
Come on.
Was it a tom?
Yeah.
It was
No
a group.
kidding.
It was a group
That's
of 5.
pretty neat.
It was a group of 5 that came in, and when we went up to it, we're like,
Well, he was like, "What? Where's the spurs?" And I was like, "I don't know what that is." This is my first turkey. You tell me what a spurs is.
it was interesting. It's the first time I ever saw that. The only time I ever saw that.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah, I've never seen that.
it was the year that we're like, oh, let's sign up for that competition of like total spur and total like
Yeah,
beer. And I was just like, well, there goes 0 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know I called one in for my grandpa a few years ago that had the spurs. Actually, they were like worn off.
No,
oh
But
shit.
I've never seen one with just no spurs.
Yeah.
You have a lot of rocks by you too?
In that area, no. Like it was just I don't know. I don't know what the heck was going on with that bird, but like it was a tom, and like it was definitely not a 2-year-old bird. And those spurs were just they were worn down to nothing.
oh, shit.
That's
Interesting.
I probably could find the pictures and send them to you guys. I know I still have them somewhere.
Hell yeah. If you find them, send them over. That's cool.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. It was one of the most unique birds that I've seen too.
I killed one, and he was a tom too, but he had a beard the size of a Jake, but the tips were white.
Yep.
Froze off.
It froze off because when I shot him, I was like, bro, this is a big ass fucking turkey. And it was like he looked old, he looked mature enough, and then I saw him, I was like, where's the fucking beard? And it was just like like an inch maybe at best. I'd never.
Yeah.
After I killed that, I asked, and they're like, "Yeah, it froze off." I've never seen that before.
You can imagine like you hadn't shaved in a while. You let your beard grow, and somebody just come along and went boop
Dude,
with some scissors.
I'm gonna let my beard
How upset
grow.
would you be?
That Tom was pretty upset.
I'd be pissed. So what is that? What is that from? Actually, is it from like it gathering snow and freezing?
Correct. I think what happens is water gets in there and it freezes together,
And then once it's
and it just gets frostbit pretty much, and
Yeah.
then breaks off.
okay.
So, because they're hollow, you can break them real
Yeah.
easy.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I wasn't going to keep that bird anyway. I fucking shot him with the fan wide open. It was nothing left on that Tom.
Yeah, I've shot one 5 steps from me,
Yeah.
and he went to strut right when I shot him, and I really wish he wouldn't have.
There's nothing left.
Yeah. I blew
Oh.
half his fan out.
Yeah.
But I have it on the wall because it's the first one I shot at me and the wife's house. So, but
Looks
and
like
my
a
dad
crack
comes.
head.
I tell my dad every year about the story, but every time he comes up for otter trapping, he's always like, "Why do you have that one hung there?" And I'm like, "Well, the story is for the 10th year in a row."
That's awesome. You should like video it, and then next year just play the video.
That is true. That is true. I'm like, hold on, Dad. And then leave the room and they come back. Like, what do you think about that story, Dad, that you have never heard?
Oh man, is your dad in the turkey hunting?
No, because he can't hear. No, well, some of that, but he's growing up down in York County, we never had turkeys. I never saw my first turkey in the woods till I was 16, 17.
Okay.
Um,
So what started the finish what you were gonna say?
and then now my dad chased him in Potter County. Went with his buddy Butch, but Dad has a hard time putting diaphragm in. He wants to throw up on himself because you don't spend the time on it. It's something you gotta
Yeah.
play with. And then he's got awful hearing, so if you can't hear a bird, it's
It's-
really
yeah.
tough to get the urge to go.
It's like way too much like work
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, when I take him, I'm his ears. So, and it's just kind of all I have to do is be like, it's really hard because I can't whisper or say nothing. You know, it's more or less,
Oh yeah.
Dad, keep your eyes open. Here he comes. You know, that kind of shit. And
What about you ever think about getting him that Walker's Game Ear thing?
well, he's got hearing aids now. Before he never had them, and now he can play with them. But he forgets to in the heat of the moment. Because last year with my nephew, I got one working, and my dad couldn't hear it, and the fucking bird was like 70 yards away, and he still couldn't hear it. And then after the whole thing got done, he stood up, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "I didn't turn my hearing aids up." So
Good job.
because we ate breakfast that morning, and he has to turn it down because he can't hear with extra noise. He can't focus. It picks up too much.
It's too much going on.
So he goes into restaurant mode. And then he went outside when he's not in the restaurant no more, and it was super loud, and he couldn't hear nothing. So that's how that works.
He doesn't want to hear himself chew.
So. But you're going to ask me something, what started what?
Yeah, like what started you into turkeys then, since you didn't really have it growing up?
Came up here and moved up here when I came to college, and then my football coach took me turkey hunting one morning and got to hear my first turkey gobble.
And that was
I
it.
missed my first turkey that morning. He worked right up around us. He never wanted to come straight. He just kept going around, and I was able to swing on him, but couldn't shoot him. Well, I should say I couldn't shoot him. I couldn't hit him. I shot him. I shot at him. So, but then after that, it got a hold of me, and I went and bought a mouth call and drooled on myself a little bit, spit up a little bit, and then the first time I ever learned how to actually use a turkey call is I sat down underneath a batch of hens without knowing it, and I just mimicked them. I was able to, and ever since then, it just stuck. That's the best way to learn, in my opinion. Just
Yep.
if
Yeah.
you-
I still suck with
I
that shit.
got accidentally. I was working a bird every morning, and I got aggressive, and I got in close, and I happened to sit right underneath of his hens, and he was in the valley, and he'd fly to this ledge, and his hens would meet him there. Well, in the dark, I got to where his hens were, and he thought they came down already, so he come right to me, and it was game over. But now I learned how to actually
Yeah.
call and talk, you know. And then from there,
That's
just
awesome.
my own style.
Yeah.
I still suck at it. I either buy one or I get one for free every year, and I fucking just go at it, and I'm like, fuck this.
Well, it's also, so I'm a big believer in you find one that works for you, stick with it.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe I haven't
100%.
found one.
well, that's the thing. I found one. I bought more calls in my life, and
Yeah.
I wish I had them back. I could probably pay my mortgage next week.
Well, you can it's like the price point, right? Like you can justify buying 5 every year, 6 every year.
Correct.
When
You know,
it
you're
adds up.
yeah.
Yep.
But over the time, yep. So, but as soon as I found that one that works for me, that
Yeah.
particular cut, it's all.
I don't know if my mouth is too big, like my fucking palate or whatever it is that you call that shit.
I've tried trimming. I've tried bending.
Yeah.
What I find that fits my mouth is just biting. I just give a little bit of a soft bite in the back, and it kind of bends it just enough that she fits just nice.
Garrett, how do you? I'm assuming you've came across somebody who, either is getting into turkeys, or is bought your mouth calls, or is interested in buying your mouth calls and doesn't know how to use them. Like, how do you explain to that individual how to use a diaphragm call?
So basically, I guess it just depends too. I've talked to a few people who hadn't even had a clue what a mouth call was, and then I've talked to some people that knew the general concept and then just like didn't know how to apply it. My best advice is when you first get a call, don't even try to make sound with it. Just keep that thing in your mouth for a little while and get comfortable with it. And then I guess it kind of just comes naturally after you kind of get that call sealed. And because kind of like Eddie was saying, it's like you got to figure out what's right for you because everybody's different. I mean, everybody's got a different palate and stuff. So if I'm teaching somebody new, I'm not even telling them to make sounds or anything for a while. Just get that call in your mouth, get it formed. And then it's more or less just airflow is going to get it. Like there's certain calls where especially since I've made them for a few years now, I can put them in my mouth and I can talk and I'm going to make sound. So it's just getting the right one.
Yeah, and then it's a cadence thing. I don't think necessarily it's a sound thing. It's a cadence.
Yeah. That's a better word for it.
It's
Yep,
a speed.
100%.
It's if you're too fast or too slow, that's when you kind of turn them off, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I know the biggest problem that I've ran into in terms of new people getting into it is the gag reflex and whatnot, and trying to not choke on the call basically.
Yeah.
And
because I don't know about you, it sits in the back third of my mouth. Back
Yep,
tooth,
me too. Yep.
Back third. It's kind of where she sits.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have any of I have never had a problem with being too back. I just have a problem with not sounding like a dead giraffe or something rather than a turkey.
We'll get you hooked up this year.
Well, I appreciate it, but what is it that you said that your favorite coal cut with?
I think it's a half moon or it's a cutter. That's all it is. It's a Z. It's called,
Yep.
So and that's
would that be something that is more advanced, or is it not really? Is it?
Yeah, I'm kind of where you're at with it. It's a 3 reed. So some people think 2 reed is medium call.
Yeah.
3 reeds is a harder call, but I don't know.
Is there any difference between them?
Yes. Are you talking the difference in the cuts or the difference in the reeds?
In the reeds, or how advanced you have to be. Is there really a difference between them or not really?
Yeah. So in terms of making it sound like a turkey, you can run a 2 reed call just the same as you can run a 3 reed call. The more reeds you add, though, the more air pressure you've got to get sound out of it. So I guess if that makes sense. So a 2 reed call, you're going to be able to get easier sound.
Because it's easier to blow through it.
Correct.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But in my experience, though, too, a 2 reed call, you're not going to get near the range that you're going to get out of a 3 reed call.
Maybe that's what I need, a 3 one. Maybe I'm just a professional immediately.
Yeah, that could be very well. Yeah.
Maybe I have too much long. It's just fucking blowing through the 2 reed ones.
Well, hopefully it's not. You gotta use diaphragm. That's why it's called diaphragm.
Anyway.
Are you struggling to get sound, or are you struggling to get good sound?
I'm struggling to make a sound that sounds like a turkey. That's my struggle. I can make it sound. I got no problem.
Yep.
But the problem is for me to be I don't know how to put it, because I usually just use a pot call, right? And I try to mimic both of them, And I'm like, no, I'm using the pot call for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I tell you what, though, a lot of people think that with the mouth call you have to sound perfect, and you really do not. Like,
well, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's I don't think I'm trying to sound perfect. I'm just trying to sound like something.
Yep.
That a turkey might be like, oh, hey, because you and me been in the woods so many times turkey hunting, and we've heard hens gobble, and we're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And we've heard hens, making sounds that are like, that's a fucking guy for sure, and then it's not a guy.
Yeah.
So I understand the concept of not sounding perfect. It's just, I don't know. It's just, and also for me is the consistency. I might have like one good sound, and then I'll try it again, bro, and I'm like, oh shit! If there was a turkey around here, he's long gone.
That might go back to what Eddie said earlier, though, the cadence thing. You might just be trying to go too fast. Like you might be.
Maybe I just gotta sit down and.
Another thing that'll help you a lot is if you can get in what I like to call a bitch fight with a hen. She's talking back, and you cut her off, and then you just let her talk and just try and make her sounds.
Yeah.
And then it kind of you can kind of form that.
Yep.
Because you're pissing her off, and she don't want none of it, so she's kind of hollering at you. If you can mimic.
And I think at that cadence too, like if you do get into a situation like that, I don't think it matters what sound. Like I don't think it matters what the quality of the sound is. It's if you're making the same sound she's making, she's obviously gonna be a little bit more interested in you. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trusting you, man. You send that pro mouth over here, the diaphragm. I'm gonna fucking rock it this year.
We'll get you hooked up.
Rocket.
Build him a 6-reed.
Yeah. I tell you what, I got some like super, super thick latex last year. I didn't even know they made it that thick for like calls, and I bought some just because I wanted to see. I couldn't even get a sound out of some. It was the worst thing I've ever had. I put a 2-reed call, and I think it was like 7/1000ths of an inch thick. Like it was beefy. It was like putting a latex glove in your mouth. It felt like.
Shit.
Jesus,
that was terrible. I wasted a lot of money on that.
that's part of the battle, though, right?
Oh yeah. I've wasted a lot more than I'd like to admit.
So, I think we might have covered this last time, but like, what made you get into making calls?
Kind of stubbornness, I guess, would be the overall the word that I would give it. Basically, it's just like it kind of goes with the brand, like find a way outdoors. Sometimes it's because I really have a desire to learn how to do something, and sometimes it's because I'm too cheap. And I think it was actually the cheap part that got me into making mouth calls. Like I got sick of spending $15 on a call and then blowing through it in 2 weeks because a lot of it was my own fault because I didn't take care of them properly and whatnot. And then I got a call that I really liked, and I kind of just broke it down when it stopped working for me, and was like, boy, this really isn't that complicated. I wonder if I could get the pieces and try to do this for myself. So I ordered some stuff, and it was terrible when I got the stuff. It was like 6 months of pure just garbage that I was making. I don't know why anybody ever gave me a positive review on anything for like the first whole year.
They're just being nice to you.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of, because like I get memories that pop up, and oh my gosh, I don't even know if some of those were worthy of a trash can. Some of them were bad. But
yeah. What you said about taking care of them? How, like what is the proper way to take care of a mouth call?
I mean, I tell you what, the best thing that you can possibly do is like after every time you use one, take it home, rinse it off, and get it in the fridge. That's the best way, and I'm starting to kind of, I guess, understand it a little bit further now, to where like I don't know if you guys have seen anything on my website yet. I just came out with that. I didn't come out with it, but it's a new line of product in my site there, that turkey call tin. It's a tin can, basically. It's like the size of a snuff can or something like that, and basically those clear plastic ones are not as effective at preserving the calls because of like light deteriorating the latex and stuff. So you almost even want to keep them
In the
in a
dark?
dark, yeah, essentially, yeah. Especially like if you're keeping them in your car, because if you're like me and get lazy, it's bad because I have them at my disposal now, so I can just make new ones. But I get lazy sometimes and I leave them in my car. And if you leave them out like on your dash and they're sitting in the sun, those things are going to degrade so stinking fast, and it's
So,
not great for like bacteria and stuff too. So
well, that's what I was
a
gonna ask you.
different
So,
Yeah.
do you see a lot of bacteria or mold growth putting them in such a dark place? This dark, wet, and cold.
So I really haven't. I mean, I haven't like kept calls in my fridge for like a year. So I
Yeah.
guess really no. I use them enough, and I've really never had an issue with it.
So, what if you want to put them
But-
away for the season? The season's over. Do you dry them and then put them on the
So-
fridge, or it's in the fridge forever until next
So
season?
what I'll do is, especially if I'm done with them for a while, I'll rinse them off when I'm done, and then I'll soak them in mouthwash for a night in the fridge. Then rinse them off again, and then let them dry, and then pop them back in the fridge. And usually, I've had calls that have lasted me a long time doing that.
Yes, same.
Do you like try to
Mouth-
separate the reeds with
mouthwash?
like a toothpick or anything to get them?
Yeah, you can. I'm a little lazy sometimes though, so instead of doing that, I'll just let them stick together, and then the first thing I'll do is I'll just turn it around and blow into them and blow those reeds apart. But yeah, a lot of guys will put the toothpicks in between them, and that
I
will
think I
help.
have one of his calls in my fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I just went through mine the other day. I wanted to see if I needed to get new ones, and I do need to replenish stock.
What's the website?
Yeah, I want to.
It's just
Find a way shop.
Do you have a moon cut?
oh yeah, and if I don't have it and you want it, just let me know, and I can
Oh,
build my version of it. So
yeah, builder, builder.
but yeah, I've got a
Let me
lot
know
of
what I owe you.
yeah. Oh no, like I said, you guys are
Oh, okay.
my R&D department.
All right, cool.
Is it Find a Way Outdoors or Find a Way?
It's findawayoutdoors.shop is the store.
We have technology here. I don't know. We're talking about it. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
got 17 monitors in here for a read. Oh, I like that.
yeah,
Who drew that?
yeah. It should be. What's that?
Who drew that? The turkey.
I'm not gonna lie. I have absolutely no idea. My brother
Cool.
was
That's probably
he found it somewhere.
All right,
but
cool.
just
Store.
gonna play the ignorance card on that one.
Yeah, do it. That's the best way. I played the fifth.
All right. For those of you listening, the first thing you see is fast delivery, easy checkout, expertly crafted.
Oh,
I'm sold already. All right. Store. This is very, very easy. There's literally like 3 things you can do. I like this.
That
a
was
lot.
that was by design. I didn't want to have to click a million times and.
So
do
the
all that kind of
experience.
stuff.
Oh, dude, my man. The best call you have is the first call, the Purple Hammer.
Yeah.
Add 75 of them to the cart.
so exaggerated. The purple hammer.
I'm doing a lot of turkey hunting this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, we got the experience series. What makes these 4 calls the experienced?
So basically, it's not necessarily like somebody that has no clue couldn't pick them up and run them, but they're just like the latex is a little bit thicker and the tensions are a little bit different. So you're going to have a little bit more air pressure to get the sounds that you're probably trying to get out of them. Realistically, it's more or less. I've had people in the past that were like, "Oh wait, I want this one," and then complained about the sound because it was harder to get air out of them. So I basically I kind of tried to subdivide everything to hopefully mitigate that problem.
Okay.
But realistically, the Purple Hammer, you guys, well, at least Dan, you know that's I think I have that one in the Experience series.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. But
And let's
it's
be
just
honest.
because of the latex, like the latex thickness. That's the only difference.
Okay. And for the listeners, I killed a deer. Jesus.
Yeah, he killed you with a turkey call.
I killed a turkey. How can I? Over the counter, backcountry,
Fucking BTS mountain.
non-resident, mountain bird. I called that fucker in with that call, so I can do it.
I can do it. Okay.
Anybody can do it.
Send 7 because I'm gonna break like 5.
So we got the stinger. What kind of cut would you call that? The Purple Hammer.
I would call that the cutter, the combo cutter. That's just what I've always called it, a cutter, but combo cut's the more professional.
Okay. Is that not what you have, Eddie? No.
No, but that
I think
one
I know.
looks
I think
nice.
I know what you're talking about. Where instead of having the slit for the other half of like the V, it's just the half moon.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Do you have
Yep.
one of them on here? Or right there?
I don't have one of them on there, but
Oh,
I
no.
have made them before. I do have a couple new cuts that I'm messing
Ghost
with
cut.
right now. They're probably going to end up on the site here pretty quick.
Okay.
Sweet. Website looks awesome.
Yeah, this is super
Thank
easy.
you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Oh, you can build 3 pack. Oh, here's the turkey tin.
Yep. Yeah, actually, that was this morning. I finally figured that out this morning. My brother and I were messing with stuff, and I wanted to get the 3-packs on there just to kind of save people a couple bucks if they're going to buy a few of them anyway.
Right. Oh, that's sick. And you're oh Jesus Christ!
That's a lot of
That's
hats.
A lot of hats.
I like it.
I've,
I like it. He goes like, you know
I-
what? I'm gonna have 5 turkey calls and 28 hats. That's awesome, man.
Let's see.
I'm a hat guy, so
Yeah, I like
most
that.
of those hats were up there yesterday too, because like the hat that I'm wearing right now, they just showed up.
Oh no
shit.
shit.
So I think probably like 9 or 10 of those just got added within the last 24 hours.
Are they all Richardson?
Most of them are. These new ones here, the turkey season patch ones. They're called Lost Hat Company
Let me see the dad hat. Oh, there. Sorry. Go ahead.
with the ropes. No, you're good.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
He knew
Yeah,
with the ropes.
the ropers are the new ones. Everything else is Richardson. Yeah.
Shit.
I'm a
Dad.
legacy guy. That's why I asked.
I'm a
Oh
dad.
yeah, that's fair.
I'm a dad, so I had to have a dad hat.
There's a there's a lot of guys who like those legacy hats. Just so you know.
That's fair. Yeah, I think actually the guy that does my hats probably has access to that. So
Yeah, I like the
I've
dad
got
hats.
28 of them. What's 29? So
Yeah,
might as well add another one.
exactly. Yeah, might as well.
Look at that old camo with the
Dude.
dad hat, bro. Come on,
Dude.
dude. That's it, bro.
I can just see you
Salt.
like with the
Salt.
fan hanging, like just beard on the ground, just cheesing.
Yeah, that's
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm
see
excited about the Roper hats. They're sweet.
I'm actually starting to get a little excited about turkey season. I don't know if it's because it's your hats or your calls, how easy this website is, or the fact
Okay.
This guy.
the purple hammer brought me back.
It'll be
Oh,
8
that is a
minutes
heck
into
of a
the
plug.
morning, and this fucking sucks.
What do you think? 8 minutes?
At least.
I was just giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot. That is
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, predictions.
Hold on, before we go prediction, I got a question. So last time it's been a year since we talked.
Yep.
How have you seen your business grow in that year? Have
Oh.
you seen like something drastically increase or
I don't know if I would say drastically.
Yeah.
It's actually been like, realistically, I'm just behind the curve on it. I should have had all this stuff last year.
yeah.
But it's starting to pick up. Like, it's kind of cool. I think I figured it up last year. I sold to 22 different states, and there was over 100 birds that got killed in my call. So it was kind of neat.
Shit.
Hell yeah, bud.
That is amazing.
So it's starting to grow a little bit. So it was kind of neat.
Yeah, I bet you every time somebody texts you with like, "Oh, we just killed a bird with your call," you fucking get pumped.
Oh, I get jacked.
Yeah.
And then it goes immediately. The first thing I'll do is send me pictures so I can post it.
Yeah, yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's awesome, man.
Appreciate that.
Now, you just letting it go word of mouth, or you like do much promotion for it, or?
Well, it's been up to this point. It's been strictly social media, word of mouth.
Okay, cool.
But we're starting to, like I said, my brother, he's kind of getting into the marketing side of stuff for just like his own type of stuff, and he's kind of using me as his test dummy. So
Yeah, well, that's a good.
it kind of works out.
Yeah.
So we're trying to expand it and get out there a little ways. Really never even thought it would get this far, to be honest with you. So it's kind of neat to see it
Yeah.
kind of starting to bloom a little bit.
Hell yeah,
Shit.
dude.
That's awesome, man.
Hopefully this year you kill 200 turkeys.
200
I hope that'd be sweet.
and a total of 1.5 is gonna come from this team. You're welcome.
How do we how do we get the half? Is that a Jake?
Yeah. No, we'll try, man. We usually try. Even if we talked, we discussed in the podcast so many times, but I like it, man. And then there comes a point where I'm like, I'm fucking sick and tired of turkeys. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
it's not.
I even get to that point.
It's not even funny, man. And I think you, Dan, or I don't even. Maybe it was you. I don't remember who said it. It's like you're just so tired from hunting since August that you just want it to be. I just want to relax, man. And then you can, because if you find a bird, then you're on him every single minute that you're on. You're like, God damn, I just want to kill him so I can just.
My wife knows it's going to be a bad day if I don't wake up for that morning. Because I have
I'm the same way.
Firm belief that it's any given morning. That morning he could break, or he finally gives up on his hens, or whatever the case is. Yeah. But that freaking morning you didn't wake up was that morning he was supposed to.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that. Yeah. And just because I've seen it happen so many times.
Yeah. Freaking.
And over here we're still on the low numbers with turkey. So once you find one, you're like, you keep it like gold. You're like, oh shit, there's one here for sure.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't want to say that like the turkey numbers are down here, but it seems like it in a lot of years. But then the fall comes and they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just a gobbling issue. Maybe I'm just not good at calling.
Don't say that. You're trying to sell those, man. maybe they're so used to hunters that they're learning that if you make a noise, you're dead.
Evolution.
Yeah, I mean, that is a possibility, especially hunting a lot of public birds.
Yeah, I hear them gobble all the time in deer season, and I'm like, I'm gonna be here for sure. And there's
Yeah, I see them all the time in deer season, and I do the same stuff. So, like, scout this in the spring. Nope.
Yeah. So let me ask you, because this is something that's happened to me a lot too, and I want to hear what strategy you have on this. I've come to pieces of land, I'm gonna say March, early April, where you see, they're still grouped together, and you see them, 40 of them, 50 of them sometimes, and then when it hits. Do you go to those spots, or are you just not even looking at those spots? Because in my experience, I go to the spots and there's not even feathers in there.
So I basically I go by the shotgun approach. I'm just gonna try as many possible spots as I possibly can. If there was turkeys there at any point in the year and I know it, I'm probably at least gonna try it once.
Okay. So you just put in there's no like, rhyme or reason on it. You're just gonna go. If they're talk, fine. If not, you move to the next spot.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot, especially since I started making calls, a lot of people come to me for like tactical stuff, and I'm like, boy, it's just for the sheer amount of time that I spend out there. Like, it's just I'm gonna run into one eventually, just because I cover ground and go. I mean, there's some tactical stuff. Like, obviously, it's like that with everything. There are ways you can make it easier on yourself, but I just go by the sheer volume and the amount of ground covered. Eventually,
cool. And what's your
just tells me you're going to run into one.
What's your midday shock technique to get them to gobble so you can see where they are?
A lot of times I've gotten pretty decent at the screech owl. But a lot of times I'll just rip on the call. Like, I mean, just absolutely rip on it, cutting, yelping really loud, and
fire them up, cut them.
Yep,
that's how I do it.
Yeah.
And if they ain't answering to that, it's going to be pretty tough in general, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, what good's it do if one gobbles at me at a crow call or an owl call, and then he won't gobble when I... So, most of the time it's just call at him and then hope, and then if it doesn't work, I'll obviously exhaust the other options. But, yeah, my first option is always the mouth call.
Yeah, all right. I tried a couple things. I got, like, the crow and the owl, but I have never... I got my monkey call, my world famous monkey call. I got him screaming at that, and never kill anything with it. But
you have any?
Nothing beats the old fashioned slam the door.
Yeah, pretty much. So.
You ever have any experience with a wing bone?
Oh, that's
yeah. So actually, a few years ago, it was the first year I ever started making calls, and I still have it. Actually, I made a wing bone out of the wing of the first bird that I ever killed with a mouth call that I made.
Oh, shit.
No shit. Okay. Now, what's your thoughts on it? You like them? Something different? Like?
Yeah, it's not the first call I'm pulling out of my bag. We'll say that.
Okay.
But yeah, I've gotten birds to gobble at it.
Okay.
Sometimes I truly think that a bird's just listening for a different tone, and sometimes
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used it. I can't confidently say that I've ever called a bird in with it yet, but I haven't really given it a fair shake either. So,
Okay.
but yeah, they're neat.
I'm thinking about getting one.
We were looking at them at the sport
Yeah.
the sport show, and we couldn't find
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually surprisingly they're time consuming to make, but it's kind of fun. Like it's a neat process.
Okay.
So if you ever get a chance and you have some spare time,
Yeah.
it's worth trying.
Yeah. Go make me one, please.
All right. Just supply me the turkey.
Okay. Can you supply your own turkey? That's fine. There you go, man.
Predictions.
Predictions. Sorry, we went far away from those predictions.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
Well, are we going to New York this year?
We're gonna. Well, that first week I can't. So if you want to go the third week, I'm more than happy to go with you.
All right. Well, because that plays into part of the predictions.
Let's say PA prediction.
Just PA prediction.
No.
Everything.
Everything. Everybody here is a grown adult with a
shit.
car.
Do you hunt other states, or you just hunt just one state? Garrett.
I'm going New York and PA for sure this year.
Okay.
I would really like to try to sneak Ohio into that, but I don't know if it's going to happen yet.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We'll start with Garrett since he's the guest. How's your season going to go? How many birds are you going to kill this year?
It's funny because, like, again, as a call maker, you expect me to go out and lay down a bunch of birds, but I'm shooting for like one really good hunt on film. That's my goal for the year.
All right.
I like it. Speaking of film, we got. I'm going to write that down because you're a crazy bastard. We're going to come back to that. Okay. Sorry, I can't spell a word right fast. All right. Have you ever like tagged out in PA and New York?
No, actually, no. Sorry, I haven't. The first year of COVID, when I was still in college, that was the best and worst thing that's ever happened to me. I hunted every single day of season between PA and New York, and I killed 3 out of my 4. I had a chance to kill the 4th one in New York, but it wasn't like it wasn't the hunt that I wanted. Like I called it, one came in silent, and at that point I had already killed 3, and I'd called in a bunch for other people, so it just I wasn't able to get it on film. So I had a chance to, but I've never actually officially tagged out in 2 states.
Have you ever killed one in Ohio, or is that just like a dream?
No, I've never even turkey hunted Ohio. I actually last year for deer was the first year, or 2 years ago was the first year I've ever even been to Ohio to hunt, and that was just for deer. And I'm trying to make it a point to at least get out there once or twice for turkeys this year.
Now, is that like a over the counter type?
Yeah, as far as I know, I think you can buy everything over the counter there.
Oh, beautiful. I don't know what it is, but it seems like New Jersey, Delaware. I don't know about Maryland. Do you guys know anything about Maryland? So I'll only speak for Delaware and New Jersey, but it's like a week season that you apply for. Like a month ago, yeah. Jersey, actually, I think it closed a couple days ago, but you had to apply for like season A, B, C, D, E, F, and A is like, May 1st through 5th, and then B is the next week, and then the last letter, like the last season, quote unquote, is all the Saturdays together and Sundays maybe. Oh. Yeah. Very strange.
That's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
It's weird. I don't know if you can kill more than one bird. I don't know if you can like kill one per season, not per season, but per year, or if it's like one per like week season. I'm not really too sure. But it's weird.
That's different.
It's weird. I don't like it. All right, who we got? Eddie.
One
bird.
Yep.
Are you gonna say where that bird's gonna be?
Oh, probably just PA.
Yeah.
Right. So is it just prediction or what I wanted to happen?
Well,
because the prediction is just 1, too. Like I have never had a chance to kill 2. If I kill 1, that's it. The gods were like, you're done. So what I want is to tag out NPA. That's what I want.
Yeah, I think that's always the goal, right? Is like tag out in every state that you possibly can with turkeys. Eddie, have you tagged out in PA before?
No, I've had a lot.
You would have last year.
I've had a lot of chances. I've missed a lot of birds.
Are you buying 2 tags this year?
Yeah, I will. But I've had more chances than I can count.
Yeah.
If you were allowed to, I could have killed 4 birds in 1 year. Missed 3, killed 1. I mean, that's a pretty...
TSI.
Yeah, it's good.
Now it's all on me. Just I wasn't putting my face in the gun properly, and they got almost it's too close bullshit. You just little too hot. It just damn, that bird should have been dead. And I hate them more than I hate just a flat out miss because the damn bird's too close. It's just I did too well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When did you kill your bird last year? It was early, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
It was
like the second day or something like that.
Yeah, it was Tuesday morning. Because I hunted Saturday morning, didn't hunt Monday morning, hunted Tuesday morning, and it was done by 6:45.
Fucking funny story because he was like, I'm not even gonna buy the second tag because
we didn't have birds. I mean, we don't have birds really, and it was just
fucking shot the third day. He's like, fuck.
Yes. Yeah. And it was 45 minutes of hunting. It wasn't even like I spent the day up until bottom of the 9th, last hour of the day. It was not even the first hour of the fucking day.
It was super early. I remember you sent it to the group that you got a turkey, and I was like, "Is it even daylight yet?"
Yeah,
like,
it was definitely daylight, but I worked him, and it was ridiculous. Easiest hunt I've ever had. No, I lied. The easiest hunt I had was with you.
Which one?
At my house, when we set the decoy out, we tried to film it, and I shot him at like 30 yards because
I was so angry at you that day.
I put him to bed. I chirped one time, put him to bed. I texted him and said, "We got one for the film tomorrow." And put the decoy out. I hollered once. He hammered at me. Flew down. I used my hat like I flew down. And that bird came in like a string. It was still...
Yeah.
It was close to...
Listen, we've been trying to film the whole fucking month. And I'm like, wait for him so I can get him on the fucking camera. Bird fucking dropped down. Bam! I'm like, God damn it.
He stood there in the wide open.
It's not in the camera.
He was looking around. And if I see a bird looking around, I'm not wasting no time.
You got to get on.
I'm not wasting no time.
Since we're talking about easiest hunts, my easiest hunt was when I used a Find a Way Outdoors Purple Hammer mouth call.
That was a fucking funny story, though, because didn't you fell asleep on it?
Oh, dude, I fell asleep, got the shits, ate a hoagie, checked the trail camera, and killed him at 7.
I remember that story. I remember you sending me the picture on Instagram.
That was stupid.
Yeah. The easiest on the hat was my first bird because I didn't do anything. I did everything. I just have to shoot him.
This bird over my shoulder, you can't see it. Well, that was pretty easy too. The bird pitched to us.
Yeah,
that was a crazy fucking. It snowed on us middle of May.
Yeah, it was snowing. That was May 8th. It was on my birthday.
Yeah,
that was nuts.
Yeah, it was. What a shit place though.
So I'm.
Everybody's just a bird. How long the beer? 9 inches.
Probably.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna do.
I don't shoot jakes no more.
Okay.
Yep.
Unless it's the last day of the season.
Nope. He'll get the pass.
Okay.
Is it because of the population?
No, I've only shot 2 jakes in my life, and I just don't prefer to shoot them. I'd rather them try and beat Mother Nature than to beat me. You know?
Right.
I like chicken. I like turkey nuggets, so he'll get the slammer from me. On the last week, though, I don't like to shoot him in the beginning.
I'm not a big Jake guy either, to be honest.
There's something about it. If you're looking for food, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I could care less.
Yeah.
Who shoots?
Yeah,
what?
They do taste better.
Do they?
Than an old Tom? Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking nice and tender. No?
I don't know.
Yeah, all of you are shaking my head like, what else are you going to say? What else are you going to say?
I was trying to think of like a stupid Purdue joke, and I just couldn't.
I want to kill a bearded hen just for the sake of it.
That we might get canceled if you do that.
Really? It's not. Is it not legal?
Yeah, it's legal.
It's legal, yeah. In PA, it
just
is
has
legal.
to be
People
a
don't like
visible beard.
People don't like killing pieballs either. And here we are. But I'm not saying anything against you. I'm just saying it's like such a controversy.
You can say anything you want against me. I'm shooting her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too. If I see it, I don't think I'll be able to tell the difference between. I'll be like, "There's a beer. I'm shooting it." I wouldn't be able to be like, "Oh, is that a hen or not?"
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you would. You'd know the difference right away.
Is this
Just limp.
the head?
The head.
What
There's
is
no
it?
red,
Size.
white, and blue.
The whole
whole thing.
coloration's different on her too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, man, this bird just showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Not making any sound.
How about shooting turkeys from a tree stand? That's banned. You know,
Wait, what?
like sportsman conduct type of thing.
Are you saying shoot a turkey from the tree stand or shoot a turkey out of the tree?
No, from the tree stand.
Oh.
Sit on a tree stand and just turkey hunt from a tree stand.
Who's got a problem with that?
Everybody.
Really?
Everybody's like, well, that's not fair game, blah, blah, blah. That's like shooting ducks in the water. Same fucking shit. It's the same.
Oh, do you mean like
broken
not
record.
calling? You're just sitting there waiting?
Just waiting on the tree stand or calling? It doesn't matter.
I have a problem with that because that's probably boring as all get out.
Well, it's not about boring. It's the sportsman like contact, you know, like
The ethical, not
the
ethical.
ethicalness of it. Yeah, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's like people are like, well, I don't shoot ducks when they're in the water. I'm like, why not?
Well, I don't know if people have a problem shooting. People have a problem shooting them out of trees,
That's another one too. Yeah,
I prefer that.
and that's a more.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
that's a lot easier. That should save you a couple of fucking days of hunting.
But most of the time, if they're in a tree, you're probably pushing close to not being on the right side of shooting
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
That's a good point.
Well, this is rainy and miserable. You see them up there for a while.
Oh, they do hang out, but then you better be damn close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's on alert because he picks you out. He's not gonna hang out.
Yeah, no, that's true. Anyways, don't do dumb shit. Do the ethical shit, apparently.
Are you gonna hunt every day of the year again this year, Garrett? Or
Yeah.
well, I guess
yeah.
as best you
No,
can.
probably not.
No.
I'm probably going to be doing a lot of afternoon hunting when that opens.
You have much luck on that?
Yeah, last year I killed both of my birds in the afternoon.
Oh no shit! Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I've killed. So out of my last, boy, I just looked this up the other day too. I think out of my last 7 or 8 birds that I've killed, I think at least half of them were in the afternoon.
Now you getting like 3, 4 o'clock, or is it like 1, 12, 1 o'clock?
So last year I killed both of my birds the next to last week of season. The one was at like 5 o'clock, and the last one was like 7 o'clock.
Oh, so they're heading to roost.
Yeah,
Is that what you were playing
yeah.
off of? Type deal.
No, actually, so the first one was a public bird, and that was my turkey season last year was kind of a comedy show up until that last week. I was just going and hitting a public piece that I knew there was turkeys on, didn't know where, and I spotted them in a field the night before. And tried to get to him that night, but I took the wrong route. And long story short, I ended up making what should have been a 600-yard walk into like 3.5 miles and having to call to get a ride because it was dark by the time I got to him. But no, it was the next night I just went in and sat there and just kind of blind called every 15, 20, 25 minutes and got lucky, basically.
Nice.
They
Okay,
come
cool.
screaming down off. But yeah, the second one, no, that was like you wouldn't have known the difference between that hunt and a morning hunt.
Okay.
That bird was gobbling his head off.
Cool.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Is
that
that-
one, that was a tough one. That bird, I hunted him 10 days.
Oh,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was a rewarding one for me. But that one, it was one of those hunts where I literally took my mouth call out of my mouth and chucked it. Like I had tried 100 different ways to kill that bird. And every time he would gobble, it was one of those psychopath birds that would gobble and gobble and gobble and gobble and just always go away from you no matter what. If you called at him, he was going away. Well, I finally figured it out. It's because he had like 6 girlfriends. So I probably wouldn't want a 7th one either.
That's a good point.
But yeah, that one, it was, the day that I finally killed him, all my cameras died except for my GoPro. So the GoPro was the only one that got it. But I sat there 3 hours. I sat there and watched him. And finally, I literally had to take the call out of my mouth and chuck it so I wouldn't call at him. So I was just scratching in the leaves and doing like the real subtle stuff. And finally it was him, 2 hens, and another, it was a long beard, but that day. And finally I was able to shoot him. But yeah, he gobbled his butt off that day too. I mean, you wouldn't have known the difference between that and a right off the roost hunt.
Cool.
So you think throw it and chuck in your mouth call and just doing the subtle, like, natural sounds is what actually sealed the deal there?
Oh, 150%. Yeah, 100%. So that bird, it's funny. we went out. I always take my little brother out with me on youth day, and he's been pretty fortunate. We've killed, I think, 3, and he's only hunted 5 or 6 years for turkeys. So he's had a pretty good streak of luck. And that morning last year for the youth hunt, that turkey basically committed suicide, and my little brother couldn't get on him. That thing, it was textbook. We roosted him the night before and got daylight, started calling, and I mean, he come on a string to us, and that's all on film too. I haven't done anything with the footage, but yeah, that bird should have died. And after that, I was like, oh, I'll just kill him the following weekend, and that didn't ever happen. And I hunted him all the way up till that next to last week of season. 10 different hunts I put in on him, and I tried the calling route. I even tried a decoy, which I never do. Like, that's the first time I've ever even tried to hunt with a decoy, and even that didn't work. So finally, it was just, even the day that I killed him, I still tried to call at him a few times. I set up on him a few times, and I was within 50 of him once, and I was within gun range of him another time, calling at him, and I just wasn't able to get a shot. And then finally, he went away from me like he always does, and I actually, a deer saved me on that one, because I was walking up this one field edge, and a buck stepped out, and I was sitting there filming the buck, and then the turkey actually popped out in the field, so I was able to see him, and I just sat down, and 3 hours it took, but finally I was able to get him close enough to get a crack at him.
That subtle stuff, I believe, helps a lot.
Yep.
We get a lot of birds to fly down with shaking my hat, like flying down. But also, when you fly down, put your hat back on and then use your hand and scratch the leaves, because they always make noise when they hit the ground. They don't just fly down.
Right, yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, like they're like adjusting their wings.
Correct,
almost, like
and then they
getting
start
comfy.
scratching right away, like chickens do. Well, that's kind of, when my chickens come out, the first thing they do when they hit the ground is they start scratching, start looking for stuff. So same type of bird.
Yeah, I know last year when I finally did put the final setup on that bird, what I did was, so how it set up was there was a field up on top of this ridge, and it was a pretty steep drop off. Well, the birds were on the upper side of it, and I was on the lower side. The field itself was only like 35, 40 yards wide, so it was in gun range. If they were in the field, I could have shot them at any point. And basically what I did was I took my call and I pointed it straight down the hill like I was way down. And after that, I called once or twice and chucked that call, and then it was just scratching in the leaves and like the easy stuff. And I think finally curiosity got the best of them.
Antonio's first bird, I might have called 3 times. There was a hen behind us, and I just left her talk.
Oh, that's
yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best tactics you could get.
Yeah, I just left, and she was across the river. She nothing to do she could do about it. So, and they come looking for her, and bang. I didn't even do much. It was literally all set up. That was what that was.
Yep, that's 100% what I attributed that bird to, too. And that ended up being the biggest bird I've ever killed, too, so that was kind of neat.
Yeah. Setup helps so much when it comes to turkeys. And I think, another reason I say that morning, that you didn't wake up, that setup at what you did that morning or whatever, that little thing could have changed the hunt. The setup goes so far. Sneaking in if you get within a distance, or you're too far or too close, just over the edge. You have that turkey come right to the freaking edge and just never poke his head up over top. Oh.
Yep.
But
That's good.
Yep.
You got excited there for a second.
Turkeys excite me.
Yeah. I tell you what, a lot of people think that I'm absolutely insane, but I think I would pick turkeys over deer if it came down to it.
Yeah.
Really?
I said to the guy that we had on last week, in the springtime I like turkey more, in the fall I like deer more. So just
I'm glad it's not at the same time.
Yeah, I'd have a very hard fall or spring or whichever it would be.
But then again, I've also never killed a giant buck, so
well.
that might have something to do with it.
Hey, did you kill a black squirrel this year? Was it you?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Look at you
I
guys go.
did.
Look at you guys go.
Team black squirrel here, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've never killed one, which is crazy because this year I saw more of them than I ever have.
Yeah.
Is that what? Did you go squirrel hunting because you saw them, or you just always go squirrel hunting?
No, it was strictly because I saw more squirrels this year than I ever have. It was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got after the squirrels too.
And
We
that's
did.
why they went to Morton.
Come on, man, they're gonna
Stop it.
gonna ruin
Stop
my
it.
squirrel lease.
That's shut down, by the way.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I saw it. Got What do they call it? It's a term.
It's being put it on the
Shelved?
back burner. Yeah, shelved.
like
It's
that?
being shelved till next time.
which means
Yeah.
ain't happening.
Nah, I think
glad
it'll
they came
change.
to, I'm glad they came to their senses.
Fucking same shit, bro. Stop it.
We don't need no more weasels. We got enough weasels.
We do.
Three turkeys. That's what I'm gonna kill this year.
3?
3
Holy shit.
He's not even gonna go 3 days.
legally. Legally, I'm gonna shoot 3 birds legally.
I like it.
I'm not saying that because I've ever killed a bird illegally. I'm just saying
Yeah.
3 birds.
Garrett, that's not happening.
All 3 birds
That'd be a
with the
great
purple,
year.
with the purple
That
hammer.
would be a great year.
All with a purple hammer. Oh, shit. Write that down.
Purple hammer.
Best-selling diaphragm call.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Did
the purple
you,
hammer.
Dan? Did you ever try the home wrecker?
Probably
It's the
not.
What color
it's
is
a
it?
bat wing. It's a bat wing. It's got red latex. On the website, it's actually black, but it's right behind me. It's got white tape on it until next week when my new stuff gets here.
I can't remember, to be honest. That's
Um,
your
that-
favorite, right?
That is yeah. If I'm recommending any call to anybody, that's the one.
Okay.
The home wrecker.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that a custom cut?
No, it's just a bat wing.
okay.
But I don't know what I did differently on that one, but that one I can do absolutely anything.
Oh,
with it.
okay, cool. I see what you're saying.
Like I don't know
You
what it
just-
is about it.
It's the right recipe.
Send
I
it,
think-
Garrett.
yeah.
Send it so I can ruin it for you.
Yeah. Oh, I think like I said, if I don't care if it's a beginner or the most experienced one. That's the call that I'm recommending
Okay.
for anybody.
All right.
So what's the difference between the ace in the hole and the purple hammer?
So it's just the latex, the thickness. It's the ace in the hole is going to be an easier one to get air out or air through.
Okay.
And you're going to have a lot less effort into it to get good sounds. Where the purple hammer is, it's a little bit beefier. It's actually the purple hammer is designed for like locating almost. You can really rip on that thing and.
Oh yeah,
Not
you
that
can
hard.
let her eat. I almost passed out one day. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, the Reaper. I like that one. That looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's a new one too. I actually was testing that one last year, and I gave it to a few different people, and some birds actually died with that one. So
Cool.
this year it made the cut.
Dude, that looks like snake fangs.
Yeah.
Now,
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
when you do that, do you have a kind of like a formula of what you're doing there on your custom cut, or you just kind of letting the scissors do the work type shit?
No, well, I guess kind of both. I have it. No, it wouldn't make any sense to anybody else, but I have like landmarks on the frames that I'm
Okay.
shooting for the
Okay.
cuts, so they all should be pretty close.
Okay.
Obviously, you've got the human error, but like if one's 1/1000th of an inch off, it's still gonna sound the same. Like it's not gonna.
Yeah. But like that,
But yeah.
that one that we just saw, that new one.
The
that
Reaper there?
Yeah, the Reaper. Now, how'd you come
Yep.
up with that?
It was a lot of actually no, that one it's kind of funny how I came up with that. It was a complete mistake. I completely 100% botched a normal cut. So, usually what happens if I mess one up cuz like I'm super anal about it. If I even make a cut that looks ugly but structurally is fine, I'm not selling it. Like that one will either go to me or I'll give them away to somebody or do something dumb. But that one I completely botched. I think it was just a simple V cut somehow. So I was like, oh, screw it. Let's start making cuts in latex and ripping some stuff. And
See what we
I kind
get.
of came up with that one by complete accident, ripped on it for a little bit. And it was actually kind of frustrating at first to get the hang of. But then, like, once I kind of fine-tuned it, it's probably one of my favorite calls now.
No kidding. I've never seen a call look like that before.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
I mean, and a lot of people ask me about stuff like that. Like, why don't I have a bunch of custom cuts on there? But you can only reinvent the wheel so many times.
Oh,
Like the cuts
100%,
that are
yeah.
there, the cuts that are there, they work. They're tried and true. So
And like me,
but
I
I
just want
can-
that. I want the half moon cut. So if you don't
Yeah.
have it, I might probably, not buying it.
Yeah.
Not. You know what I mean? It's just like you got a favorite cut, and if that's what you want, that's what you want.
Yeah. Well, like I said, and that's I kind of try to pride myself on that because I've done that for a lot of people too. That even if it's not in the list, if they want me to attempt it, I'll attempt it, and usually pretty decent about that.
Cool.
That's awesome, man. Well, I can't wait to try him and see
Yeah,
if
like I said, I'll get you guys hooked up.
see if I can actually do something with it. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Can you make a turkey call that I can blow like a duck call? I'm good at that.
I'm sure if there's a if there's a way, he'll find a way.
That's funny.
It's kind of the whole purpose of the name because everybody uses it and don't even realize they're using it.
All I gotta say is thank God that I'm not an elk hunter because I will suck at that shit too.
Oh, just any read.
Any read, anything that's.
That's why I got that dual call.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
Yeah. Also, to kind of deviate away from turkeys, by the way, congrats everybody on your deer season because that was phenomenal.
Thanks.
Thank you.
What a lucky year, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll never happen again.
It'll take 10 years, but it'll happen. Maybe again.
Yeah, maybe.
I would be okay if that was my last one. Honestly, that was like that'd be a hell of an ending.
Yeah. And with that, this is the end of the Craven Wild podcast and all his members. Thank you, guys, for the 38 downloads.
Oh shit! Speaking of deer
that'll
season,
be a tough one to beat.
how many did you hunt with 77 cameras this year?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Every time I saw your Snapchat, you had 44 cameras and it was downpouring outside. I'm like, how is this dude doing this?
Yeah. I'm not the smartest. Yeah, I don't know. The cameras, they keep me into it, I guess. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. It really sucks. Like I hate every second of it, but for whatever reason, it keeps me involved, I guess, with the hunt.
I don't know how your brain has any time to think about anything other than what are these 47 cameras doing it right now.
Oh, it's easy. You just don't have a brain.
It's automatic.
So what do you run, like, for real?
There was a couple hunts this year where I was running 2 GoPros, the main camera, and a Tacticam. And then I use my phone, too, at times.
That's crazy.
It was insane. But there's a reason why I'm not getting any views on my videos. So
have you used the 360 cameras?
No, like those? I want to.
You like that? That's the one. That's the one that I use because I don't.
Yeah, I'm using the makeshift
camera.
360 camera, but using 6 of them.
Yeah, that's good. All angles at the same time. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of neat though, and I don't know why I enjoyed doing it because it really it screwed me more times than it's helped me. But when stuff works out and you can literally see every single angle of everything, it's kind of neat.
Oh yeah, yeah. You put together a good hunt and then you have 44 angles of it. Well, first of all, then you got to edit it.
Yep, which I suck at.
Which is a horrible.
I think everybody sucks at that.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing. There's some good people
I hate
that fucking edit. Well, that's why people hire editors and not just
but I'm stubborn though. I don't want to do I want it to be. I don't know. I don't even let somebody go and film me anymore. I've tried, but I know what I'm looking for, and I don't like explaining what I'm looking for because then it kind of makes me sound like an ass, to be honest. But I've had buddies that are like, "Oh, I'll come and run the camera," and I was like, you can come, but I'll do the camera. I'll just run the camera myself. And then I missed the shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, I did get a couple really cool hunts on film this year, though. I actually filmed my dad. He hit a buck in archery, and we were from the ground. It was kind of like a spot and stock type deal. And yeah, I don't think there was a deer that I shot this year that I didn't get some camera angle on it, but it's pretty easy to do when you're running 100 of them.
Well, you still got to have the deer come out in front of you. Come around you. Some within 30 yards. That's tough.
Yeah. Yeah,
Especially
the only kill shot that I missed. Well, actually, no, sorry, it wasn't even a kill shot. The only shot that I actually missed with my main camera this year was my target buck when I whiffed him.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's that one. He was just out of the frame. If I would have shot him 2 steps sooner, he would have been perfect.
Oh,
That sucks.
I got him on the GoPros, both of those. Both the GoPros got it, but yeah, the main camera missed it.
jeez. Do you run a lot of cameras like that when you're turkey hunting?
Yeah, yep.
God bless.
Yeah,
your
last
soul.
year actually. So last year I shot a Jake, and it was kind of a mistake. He kind of fooled me, but I got that on all 3 camera angles. I was carrying 3 cameras, and I got it on all 3 of them.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was neat. And then of course the one that counted, the big bird there, all my cameras were dead except for the one GoPro. No, actually the Tacticam was not dead. I ran out of memory space 30 seconds before I pulled the trigger.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so I didn't get it on that, but I got everything up to it.
Damn.
So what you're saying is that you're really good at this.
No, absolutely not. That is the farthest thing from the truth.
Now you got to get, 1 terabyte memory card for your Tacticam just in case.
Apparently, yeah. Yeah, because, and I struggle because, like, I try to watch what other people do, and then, like, I subconsciously let that impact what I'm doing. And it's stupid. Because then when I'm in the woods, I'm like, should I be filming this part? Nah, I'm not going to film it. And then when it goes back to editing it, I'm like, that was probably the most important part, because now everything leading up to this, I just missed it. So now I just toss everybody in here, and I have no footage before. I don't know. I have a lot to learn when it comes to filming, but I've been doing it for like 3 years now, and I haven't done anything with the footage until this year, mostly because I'm too stubborn to learn how to video edit it, but
Yeah.
starting to figure it out a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
It takes so much patience.
Video editing is probably one of the toughest things there is.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
why
and it's-
that's why people just do that as a job. They don't even film.
Right.
They're
Oh, yeah,
just
absolutely.
editing.
Yeah, well, my issue is, and I'm sure you guys are all probably similar and would be similar, is I'll get a cool hunt on film and I'm super pumped to edit it, and then the next day I'm like, I kind of want to go back hunting, and then the footage just sits there and does nothing, and then finally, a month and a half after the fact, and there's not even any point in posting it.
Yeah, we probably have 7 years worth of videos.
More.
I found old ass videos with me and you
Yeah.
when you were crawling into the power line. Power line? Yeah, to the power line to look for turkeys.
Let's crawl into the power line.
Oh, dude, this was 10 years ago.
Shit, I didn't even remember that.
This is 10. I don't.
We saw the footage of
this is
you two
before-
in the
before.
canoe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was a long time ago. This is before we were even friends with. Before we even knew you,
Yeah.
Antonio. Yeah, I don't even know what camera we were using. I think this was before you got the big camera. So I don't even know what camera we were using. Or you might have just got that big camera.
Okay.
That was a Campbell cameras, wasn't it? Originally?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember. Yeah.
Stop crawling.
Yeah. I'll have to find it again.
You
now,
don't
so-
remember?
No, and it's like jog. It's like
It's a long time ago, man.
fuck.
Oh shit. All right. We got predictions.
Yeah.
We got a store, Purple Hammer,
Purple Hammers and what's the other one? Home Wrecker.
Home Wrecker, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
So
little
I'll
bit
get you
more
guys hooked
excited.
up. I'll get you hooked up.
I'm a little bit more excited.
Send
for
it to me. Don't send it to them. They already have too many, bro.
Well, if you guys are interested in testing out a new cut that I've got going, I can send that too.
Send it to him.
Okay.
He's the only one who's gonna be truthful about it.
That's
Because we're gonna be like, oh yeah, sounds good.
I know I was ripping on one this morning. It's cool too because my neighbor out back has a bunch of animals and he's got some pet turkeys. So this morning when I was down there by the barn, I was
That's
just out there
awesome.
just absolutely tormenting the heck out of those turkeys with that thing.
Fucking neighbor's like, shut up.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
I already told them those are my R&B turkeys. So
Oh hell yeah! That's like the most important part of finding a way outdoors is the neighbors got turkeys.
yeah.
Oh man,
That's awesome.
But yeah,
man.
if you guys are interested, I'll hook you up with a couple of them and let me know what you think.
Good deal.
Yeah, I mean I'll blow some air through one. I got to kill 3 turkeys, so give me good ones.
Yeah,
We can make that happen.
They're all good.
I can't
hope.
give you any info on it. So, you want me to take cool pictures of them? I'll take cool pictures of them.
There you go.
Hey, that works.
Okay, you get that from me.
Advertisement.
You get that from me. Just photos.
That's a challenge for you, Garrett. Come up with a call, any call that Antonio can use.
Oh snap!
I'll figure. That's a challenge, and I'm accepting it.
There we go.
We're gonna get you running one.
You got a month, 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months. Yeah, 2 months. Yeah, 2 months.
If it makes you feel any better, I have a guy this year that has never used one, and he's already making like good enough sounds that he will easily be able to go out and call
Oh
turkey this year.
snap! Okay, I'm getting excited. That's my turkey call right there.
When is there any turkey seasons open right now? Florida.
Florida, I think.
Damn.
Florida opens, I think, beginning of March, or is it like
Yeah, I think
late
so.
February? We gotta call chat.
What about Texas? They open year round.
Probably.
Yeah, Florida's one of the few states. Well, Florida's one of the states that I want somebody to go and kill a bird with one of my calls because I haven't gotten that one yet.
I got a friend over there. If you give me one, I'll send it to him. He kills birds all the time.
That could work.
Actually, yeah, that's
Chat,
perfect. Yeah.
Chat Hodge.
Yeah, we usually have him on every year. He's
Yeah.
a big bird
okay,
guy.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah. He's on the fucking turkey. Well, on the birds, periods. But yeah, he's
So back to Texas.
back to Texas.
Can you kill a turkey in Texas with a flamethrower?
Most likely.
Because-
I bet you can kill one with a tiger if you want to.
I'll turkey. Ooh,
It's a tiger pen. It'll be like sick.
because if you can kill a turkey with a flamethrower, I might be way more interested in turkeys. Because if that fucker's cooked when you get to it,
That's fucking hysterical.
that'd be amazing.
If you think that we'll have problem if I kill a hen, a bearded hen, a flamethrower and a turkey is gonna get more.
Well, if we can afford to do that, we probably won't care about the media at that point in time.
We did see that flamethrower at the Outdoorsman show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're one step closer.
They're from Florida too.
Are they?
Yeah, they were
Oh,
from Florida.
jeez. So maybe you can do it in Florida.
Florida's the new Texas.
Yeah, for real.
That's funny, man.
For real. What's hit us with a recipe.
Oh boy. So we tried one last year, and I don't remember the exact everything that went into it, but it was basically like this is gonna sound really dumb, but it was almost like a peanut butter caramelized turkey nugget.
What?
Yeah, it was weird. Like, yeah, there was some weird stuff in that, and 5 of us tried it, and I was the only one that said I would try it again.
Now,
It was
can we
different.
trust their palates, or will you just eat anything?
I don't think so.
Because like I've had like peanut chicken. I like peanut chicken.
Peanut chicken's good.
Yeah,
Right.
that's kind of what I compared it to.
Is the caramelization of it? Is it like honey or is it just sugar?
Boy, I don't remember. It's kind of like the honey texture, but I don't remember. I'll see if I can find the recipe and I'll send it to you.
All right.
But I liked it. I thought it was good.
Huh.
Because usually I'm just the standard turkey nuggets, and
What
We got to get
can't
you.
go
the-
wrong with them?
What Eddie made was the best turkey I've
pot pie.
ever had.
I remember you guys talking about that on a prior.
Yeah.
episode.
It's still
I gotta-
good. My mouth's
I gotta
watering
try
again.
it.
It's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
That's literally the only reason to shoot a turkey.
Yeah.
Is for that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popeyes.
What are you doing with your squirrels?
Popeyes.
Popeyes? Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I heard somebody said that they put it on a crock pot with cream of mushrooms
Yeah, that would be good.
and then just let it, 4, 5, 6 hours, whatever. and
When
then
I was a
just eat it
kid, I used to shake and bake them.
I actually have some in the fridge right now that I'm possibly going to try that with this week.
Really?
Yeah,
The barbecue shake and bake is the best on squirrels.
Yeah, it is.
that's good to know. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, it's
Chicken
fantastic.
wings, deep fried them like chicken wings.
Yep,
always
that's what I did with the first batch of them that I killed there. I did them like chicken wings
Yeah, that's just always good.
with the cake,
Underrated
Cajun
meat.
and whatnot.
Yeah, underrated meat, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
squirrels, phenomenal.
I agree.
Underrated. A pain in the ass to clean, but underrated.
You gotta shoot
Yep.
10,000 of them.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all right.
one animal that like next year I'm going to go out and try to film myself shooting squirrels. This year I never did. If you could film those, I feel like you can film anything.
It's true.
Yeah.
You want me to film it
Good
for
practice.
you? Just tell me your black squirrel spots. I'll tell you my black squirrel spot.
Yeah,
Let's see
pretty
how
much
many-
anywhere that I'm trying to hunt deer, and then when you go to hunt squirrel, then you don't see them.
Yeah. I haven't had one while deer hunting because I would have fucking shoot an arrow through them.
Yeah.
There was a time this year. I'm gonna go back and find the footage now. There was 5 of them around me while I was deer hunting when I was filming
No
them.
shit.
Yeah, 5 different ones. It was insane.
That's awesome. Well,
That's awesome.
do squirrels bother you turkey hunting or only deer hunting?
What? Repeat that
I
again?
don't know if I pay attention to them when I'm turkey hunting because I'm moving so much.
Is that what it is? Because I've never had the squirrels like annoy me turkey hunting.
Oh, I can
No,
understand.
deer
Yeah,
annoy me turkey hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yep.
They
That's
blow and shit
That's
pisses
just
me
not
off.
annoying, but shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Huh.
That annoys me.
Last year
too.
I had 2 dogs come chasing a deer through while I was
Ooh.
working a bird.
Damn.
That one.
Did you
that'll-
shoot the
that'll
dog?
piss you
Sorry,
off.
did you shoot the turkey? No play.
We can mute it. We'll mute it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what happened. Like I didn't even process what had happened until after they were like through.
Huh.
And I wasn't close to a house. Like they both had collars on them. Bright
shit.
orange collars. One was a hound, and one looked like some type of a pit bull or something. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, it was interesting. I also have that footage somewhere. I don't remember what I did with it, but it's somewhere.
One of your hard drives.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
114
hilarious.
memory cards.
Hey, before we let you go, man, do you have? Is there anything you want to say?
I appreciate you guys having me back on again. It's kind of neat to see where I am this
Yeah.
year compared to where I was last year because it's not even remotely close.
Yeah.
You're like professional now, dude. Like it's legit.
Oh, I don't know if I'd say that, but
You're getting there.
it's kind of neat to see the steps that I've been placing in front of me. to
Yeah,
start
absolutely.
happening, I guess. But it's starting to get better.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. I'm excited for the future of it, and I'm hoping to start expanding into box calls and pot calls and stuff too. But
There you go.
it's going to be a lot easier now with the new place. I'm actually in the process of putting together a wood shop, and now it's just trying to find the time to use it. So
Right. Yeah.
there's going to be some
Yeah.
some advancements coming hopefully in the future. But
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Just gonna
dude. We'll see.
see where
Hey,
it takes me.
we'll have.
We're pumped for you, man.
We definitely gonna have you
I
on
appreciate
for deer like around deer season 2, but very interested to
Yeah.
see what it looks like a
Wait.
year from now.
We gotta have him in July because I know he fly fish. So we want to.
Oh, yeah, big time.
We gotta have the download with him with the
you're-
fly fish.
speaking of that, if you guys want to get into some trout, get a hold of me. We'll get into some trout with the fly rods.
we will. Do you want to get into some smallmouth with the fly rod?
I would love to. That's the one fish that
Well,
I want to start.
I got some
targeting
black
more.
squirrels too in there.
Did we lose him like on the last
no, at
37
the end.
seconds?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that